Hi everybody. Last night I took the Toyota home, drove it around. Myself and Sue both had a chance to drive it and try it and find out what our impressions were. First off, as I said in the other brief, this car has about the same suspension system as what I would find on a Bolt, and so consequently it drives a lot like a Chevy Bolt. It's very Tesla-like, but it's definitely not a BMW ride. Now, that said, this hasn't got the type of acceleration that you'd expect. My guess here is that this is Toyota's version of how to get their customers. Toyota people are very staunch on staying with Toyota. This is how they're going to try and ease them into buying an electric Toyota. So maybe what we can do is let me talk a little bit about some of the stuff that I liked or surprised me. So anyway, the first thing that I really liked is the fact that the steering wheel is lower than the instrument panel. And I've never really thought about it before, but I really like this. I like the fact that I can see what's going on and still see and still have my hands in a very comfortable position. I really like this. The seats, the front seats and the rear seats are both uber comfortable. This is really a Toyota. I like the fact that I can charge my phone. So many people are missing a boat on this that they're not putting a charger in. I want to drop my phone in there, cover it up, and it's safe and secure. The problem is, mainly because we probably don't have this synced and whatnot, I can't just use my phone and unlock the doors and whatnot as I come close to it. Maybe that's a feature or a function, I don't know. But having the key fob is kind of old-fashioned. The other thing that's old-fashioned is the power button. I mean, you don't need that. Really and truly, you should be put your foot on the brake, find a gear. Why? I don't know what that's for. So there's a little suggestion to Toyota: save yourself some money and get rid of it. I like the fact that there's a screen that can cover up the moonroof or whatever you want to call it. Because sometimes it gets too hot on your head, especially guys that are bald and things like that. They complain bitterly in most of the other vehicles, Tesla, whomever, that's got one of these windows, skylights. They don't like the fact that their head gets burned. So let's talk about and then the interior wise. I actually have never really been a fan of putting cloth on a instrument panel, but I'll tell you what, I love this. This is really nice. I really like that feature. But like I said, I'm kind of into a lot more pep, and this doesn't have it. The other thing I don't care for at all is that I can't drive this with one pedal. This does, normally I'm only doing this. I'm only moving my foot a little bit, and when I take my foot off the gas, when I take my foot off the accelerator, I'm expecting it to slow down quick because I want to charge that battery back up, among other things. And you can't do that. I've been doing this a long time now, so I like one pedal driving a lot, and this doesn't work. If it does work, we couldn't figure it out. Sue and I couldn't figure it out. Another little bit of an issue with that kind of stuff is that there's a tremendous amount of buttons on here. And I don't know why. We've got a screen. The screen is like relatively small, but you know what? I should be able to just push an icon on the bottom and get whatever I want without fiddling around with this stuff. I don't like buttons anymore, so getting rid of that. In fact, here's a bunch of buttons. If I could just push these, get rid of those. I just don't need it or want it. Now, a strange thing happened. When Sue and I were driving to work this morning, Sue was driving and I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and when we do a ride and drive, the radio is never on. And I'm sitting there and I can hear something, and then Sue says, "Hey, have you got the radio on? I'm trying to listen." And I said, "Actually, no, I do not." And we're looking around and we're listening. And when I got my head underneath the instrument panel, I could hear what I thought was music, but it wasn't. It's actually motor whine, and I don't think I've ever heard that before. So I don't know what it is, but it sounds like the radio is on some station that is playing a tune I never heard before. So, like I said, it's not a Fireball, that's for sure, but it's very Toyota-ish, and it's got a lot of luxury here. There's a lot of luxurious things that go on, but I do not like the wind noise or the wheel slap, and but they do hide the motor whine. So anyway, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully Toyota will take some of this stuff and maybe reduce the cost so that you're not $5,000 away from buying a Model Y. There should be more of a spread there, I think. Anyway, thanks so much. Bye.